Dane Brugler, the Athletics draft analyst, talking about Carnell Tate, wide receiver from Ohio State.
I'm more encouraged than anything with Tate's profile, just because I think going into watching Ohio State last year in 2024, obviously Jeremiah Smith was the sensation as a freshman, and Emeka Egbuka was awesome. Tate was more of the, former five-star guy who, it's good to see him out there, but I don't think anybody saw him as this guy's a lock top 10 pick, or he's going to be a future number one in the NFL. I don't think we were quite there yet. We hadn't seen it. So the strides that he took every year where, now 2025, you have a chance to be the guy. And yes, did he draw a lot of one-on-one coverage looks because of the gravitational pull to Jeremiah? Yeah, that is part of it. But he received a lot of attention himself, and just how skilled he is as a route runner. I think you see his size and you think, oh, he's a ball winner. He's going to go downfield and just moss guys with his ability to use his vertical and catch the ball over DBs, and he does do that. But he is very skilled as a route runner, and that's something that comes through hard work and preparation and a lot of studying to understand what it takes to win at the position. So if you're looking for that long, technically proficient receiver who can win at all three levels, he has tracking skills, has catching radius. Yeah, that's Carnell Tate.
G. Bush, that's what I want. Don't want a guy that drops the football. Want a guy that wins contested catches and runs routes well. When you look for a wide receiver, what does this team need? We got Jerry Jeudy. He's probably a 2 on a really good team in a good offense. What skill sets are you looking for from your number one wide receiver?
Well, we've been in a series of film breakdowns on the barbershop. I got my man Tyvis, Powell Brown's Radio Network. He's obviously a guy that you've had on the show before. And we break down his receivers, and there's 3 receivers that we've identified as guys that are going to be ball players. Jordan Tyson, Mekhi Lemon out of USC, Jordan Tyson from Arizona State, and then there's Carnell Tate. And the thing we talked about with Carnell Tate was the funny thing was Carnell Tate is one of the guys you've been hearing all year. And what happens sometimes when you hear things all year, you kind of fall asleep on a prospect, and you're like, well, is he really that good? Let me look and see if he's really that good. And so during the year, it kind of like we got lulled to sleep a little bit. And we finally got to his tape after we had broke down guys like Chris Bell and Brazel from Tennessee, and we Casey Concepcion. We've gone over a lot of these guys, right? Elijah Surratt. And we get to Carnell Tate, and you just notice smooth route runner. It's precise. It looks like he can run every route in the route tree in 5 or 6 steps. Everything is smooth. Everything is controlled. Everything is crisp. He's a good hands catcher. He doesn't catch the ball with his body. He plucks the ball out of the head. Strong hands. He does a really good job of separating the top of his route. He runs effortlessly away from people. He has great top-end speed. He runs everything on the route tree. The only thing that you may look for is he's not he does a lot of good things, and he does do contested catches, but he's not a jump ball Megatron type guy. But what he is a consummate professional route runner today. You draft Carnell Tate, he is a difference maker and a play guy right now. He's already plugged in. He comes in right now, arguably your best receiver. And if you're the Cleveland Browns, what you're looking for is difference makers. Now, if you get a couple of difference makers at a couple of different levels, you are now able to evaluate a quarterback. And here's the thing, what we've been doing. So, we've been talking about this thing here on Sports4CLE for how long? Every year we talk about the draft and the receiver.
Yep.
And we ain't got it. Every year we've been doing this. Give me one of those guys, and then tell me then you talk about the quarterback.
Yep.
Right? And figure it out. But if you get Carnell Tate, you're going to get a good look. You're going to get a great look to see what Shedeur Sanders ain't, and you're going to get an opportunity to now have multiple weapons where you can actually be a competent NFL offense.
Yep. Get me a playmaker at wide receiver, because this third-round stuff, we gotta. I need it sooner. You got to go earlier.
Step up your game.
Yep, I'm with you.